When Jalen Wright got a little acrobatic in the game when he hurdled over the defender, what did that do to the running back room? What was the reaction, and could you do that as well?
Uh, yeah, definitely just want to make sure he was safe and healthy after that. But that just showed his athleticism and it gave us a lot of juice. And I think that's something we was talking about the whole week, just because understanding how their safeties were fitting the run and how low they tackle and everything. So, but it definitely gave us a lot of juice.
Jalen currently is third in the SEC for average yards per carry. What do you think it is that makes him so effective, and just what is it like being around him every single day in the running back room?
Yeah, I think it's just him maximizing every run. I think he does a good job of having great patience and bursting through those tight seams and those holes, and he does a really great job of reading those fronts and everything. But he's just consistent each and every day, so it's easy to see why he's at that leaderboard.
Jabari, you surpassed a milestone last weekend, 2,000 career rushing yards. What's that mean for you? And did you envision that type of success when you were a freshman a couple years ago?
Definitely didn't really envision anything. Just I'm really not even thinking about any milestones when you're playing, especially when you're in it. So, but it's definitely something that's I'm proud of myself about. But it's a lot of more yards out there.
Jabari, I haven't played in this game, in this rivalry a few times now. How can you kind of describe what it's like to be in that kind of battle? Obviously, you guys won the game last season, but what's it like being in this rivalry and playing in this game? Is it different than other games? I know you guys always like to say it's the same game, but is this one any different?
Yeah, it's not any different, especially me being understanding their team. It's kind of they have the same type of scheme and the same type of players, great players, always going to be great players, great competition. It's going to be a hostile environment. So in that aspect, it's kind of the same as what we're accustomed to, just being an SEC opponent. So it's not anything different, but, we definitely have our hands full.
Going into the year, you talked about how you were focused on your diet and your body and just not thinking about injuries or that kind of stuff, just being you. How have you seen that pay off for you with success on the field this year?
Definitely I feel like I'm moving the best I've ever moved in college so far, and then just me being healthy, that just gives me a bunch of confidence to attack each and every week and be consistent in who I am on and off the field. So it's been a big difference, just me being healthy and just being the best I can be and maximizing every opportunity.
Jabari, what do y'all sort of, as an offense, need to do to communicate better on the road this time and sort of kind of keep the pre-snap penalties down? I know the past maybe 3 road games those issues have kind of popped up a little bit. How do y'all get those kind of knocked down, and what's going to be another loud place this weekend?
Mm-hmm. Really just the communication part, attention to detail, just doing the simple things at a very high level. So just things that we do each and every day, just making sure that the basic fundamental things, we take those very seriously throughout the week. And it starts tomorrow. It started today, but it finishes tomorrow with the second day of a full go type of practice. So just attention to detail, really.
Kind of on that note, back in 21, you guys went to Alabama. Do you remember anything specific about that environment? I mean, it's hostile, it's loud. Anything specific about that place you've traveled to?
For some reason, I don't really remember too much from it. Seems like a blur, but definitely a hostile environment, just like any other SEC team. And being away, it's going to be a hostile environment. But we still got to play. It's about the 11 players on the field at once, just playing together.
You may have mentioned it a little earlier, but where do you think that you've elevated your game the most that's made you a more effective running back this season?
I think just more confidence and just being healthy. And that just confidence is a big thing at running back, just being more decisive with your runs and being able to finish runs, lower your shoulder, trust your speed, things of that nature. Just confidence for me.
How much did going up against this defense that's developed into a really good unit in the preseason, how much did that help this offense and you guys specifically in the running back room get better?
Yeah, the whole defense, they're playing lights out. Definitely that front seven, you have to be really intentional about, when you're having those runs, you have to be really decisive in your cuts. You have to play with great pad leverage. So those guys up front, they've done a great job, and they've gotten us way better and still are throughout the season. We get a lot of some good on good during the season. So they're doing a really great job of playing and getting us better.
Jabari, we just talked to Amari. We're talking to Bryson next. Obviously, all three of you guys are Memphis guys. So who's the best Memphis native on the team, in your opinion?
Man, I ain't I ain't no answer on that, man. As long as we all keep doing our jobs and just trying to help our team win, that's what we focus on.